What's going on, guys? This is John Zakari, and we've almost made it. Destiny goes live tonight at midnight. I swear, I can almost taste it. Now, usually, I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but Destiny combines the FPS and MMO genres in a way that has me extremely hyped. Not sure what I mean? Well, today I'm going over the top 5 reasons a gamer like me should still consider picking up this game. Probably the biggest problem that plagues MMOs is the grind. Doing the same kill or collect X amount of Y things quests over and over again just so you can get to max level and start really enjoying the game. With Destiny, Bungie is making sure the game doesn't feel like a grind by having missions that feel epic from the get-go, and max levels achieved very quickly to get players into things like the raids and acquiring high-end gear in a short amount of time. Also, by adding difficulty modifiers to missions, players can replay their favorite battles with better equipment and a higher level of challenge. This gives the missions even more replay value.
Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So
often something that seems tacked on in FPS games, the Destiny universe has a sizable amount of interesting lore behind it that seems like it'll deliver an engaging story experience. The game takes place long after an event called the Collapse that almost wiped out human existence. Now, most people have little to no recollection of the events during the Collapse, and players must explore the ruins of fallen colonies from that time to discover their history and perhaps the secret to their future salvation. And speaking of exploration, as with most MMOs, Destiny is a huge game encompassing several planets and even our moon. This means there's a lot of space to explore, and I'm the type of player who loves going off the beaten path to check out that thing I saw in the distance earlier. So I plan on spending a lot of time just discovering any hidden secrets these planets have to offer. And I'm glad Bungie decided to use actual planets in our solar system, as I feel like it just adds a little extra level of immersion. You know, it makes you feel like these places could actually exist one day. And it seems like these detailed environments are going to be extremely varied. I mean, when I hear the creators talk about things like traversing the jungles of Venus,
Venus, baby! Venus!
or the buried cities on Mars, I just can't help but imagine the hours I'll spend getting lost in them. If you're unfamiliar with the MMO genre, the term raid may be new for you. Often reserved as endgame content, raids are large group events in which players team up to face tougher enemies for a chance to receive some of the game's best loot, in encounters that require teamwork to succeed. And they typically culminate in a battle with an extremely difficult boss, the raid boss, which must be defeated to complete the raid. Now, the beauty of Destiny's raids is that the game's classes are designed so that any combination of classes can complete the raid. They just may require different strategies. This is opposed to most MMOs where players can spend hours waiting for the perfect mixture of tank, DPS, and the ever-elusive healer roles. Destiny's raids will allow for players to team up in groups of 6, which again, if you haven't raided in anything before, can be a hard number of people to keep coordinated, especially with players who often play FPS games, which don't always promote strict teamwork. And Bungie employees have stated that they expect players to fail Destiny's raids the first time around, and even perhaps a couple of times after that. Alright, enough of all my talk about this narrative and exploration and working together crap. This is still an FPS, and at the end of the day, what would a multiplayer FPS be without a way for players to murder each other? Destiny offers a bevy of PvP maps and modes that allow you to test the strength of yourself and your Guardian against others. The Destiny twist here is that you PvP with your story mode and PvE character, so any rewards you earn through PvP carry over. This makes the gameplay feel even more diverse, as if you get bored doing missions, you can just join in some PvP, or vice versa, and you're always advancing the same character. A surefire way to keep gamers hooked. Well, there you have it, the top 5 reasons I'm on board the Destiny hype train. Make sure to let me know what makes you excited about Destiny in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel now so you can say you were subscribed before it was cool. As always, I'm John Zacari, and thanks for watching.